Chapter 7. Enter their spirit. Most people are locked in their own worlds, making them stubborn and hard to persuade. The way to lure them out of their shell and set up your seduction is to enter their spirit. Play by their rules, enjoy what they enjoy, adapt yourself to their moods. In doing so, you will stroke their deep-rooted narcissism and lower their defenses. Hypnotized by the mirror image you present, they will open up, becoming vulnerable to your subtle influence. Soon you can shift the dynamic. Once you have entered their spirit, you can make them enter yours. At a point when it is too late to turn back, indulge your target's every mood and whim, giving them nothing to react against or resist. One of the great sources of frustration in our lives is other people's stubbornness. How hard it is to reach them, to make them see things our way. We often have the impression that when they seem to be listening to us and apparently agreeing with us, it is all superficial. The moment we are gone, they revert to their own ideas. We spend our lives butting up against people as if they were stone walls. But instead of complaining about how misunderstood or ignored you are, why not try something different? Instead of seeing other people as spiteful or indifferent, instead of trying to figure out why they act the way they do, look at them through the eyes of the seducer. The way to lure people out of their natural intractability and self-obsession is to enter their spirit. All of us are narcissists. When we were children, our narcissism was physical. We were interested in our own image, our own body, as if it were a separate being. As we grew older, our narcissism grows more psychological. We become absorbed in our own tastes, opinions, experiences. A hard shell forms around us. Paradoxically, the way to entice people out of this shell is to become more like them. In fact, a kind of mirror image of them. You do not have to spend days studying their minds, simply conform to their moods, adapt to their tastes, play along with whatever they send your way. In doing so, you will lower their natural defensiveness. People truly love themselves, but what they love most of all is to see their ideas and tastes reflected in other person. This validates them. Their habitual insecurity vanishes. Hypnotized by their mirror image, they relax. Now you can slowly draw them out. The difference between the sexes is what makes love and seduction possible, but it also involves an involvement of fear and distrust. A woman may fear male aggression and violence. A man is often unable to enter a woman's spirit, and so he remains strange and threatening. The greatest seducer in history grew up surrounded by women and had a touch of femininity themselves. The philosopher Søren Kierkegaard recommends spending more time with the opposite sex, getting to know the enemy and its weaknesses so that you can turn this knowledge to your advantage. Of all the seductive tactics, entering someone's spirit is perhaps the most devilish of all. It gives your victims the feeling that they are seducing you. The fact that you are indulging them, imitating them, entering their spirit, suggests that you are under their spell. You are not a dangerous seducer to be wary of, but someone compliant and unthreatening. The attention you pay to them is intoxicating, since you are mirroring them. Everything they see and hear from you reflects their own ego and tastes. What a boost to their vanity. All this sets up the seduction, the series of maneuvers that will turn the dynamic around. Once their defenses are down, they are open to your subtle influence. Soon you will begin to take over the dance, and without even noticing the shift, they will find themselves entering your spirit. Symbol: the hunter's mirror. The lark is a savory bird, but difficult to catch. In the field, the hunter places a mirror on a stand. The lark lands in front of the glass, steps back and forth, entranced by its own moving image and by the imitative mating dance it is performed before its eyes. Hypnotized, the bird loses all sense of its surroundings until the hunter's net traps it against the mirror.